Hello guys, this is Everyday from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday, the 3rd of June 2022. How to live trade Forex today. In this session, I'm going to analyze pick out the currency pairs to focus for the day. All right. Okay, so today is one of the day that will be on a Friday. I'll be having this analysis, and later on I won't be around for the live trading session. I will come back on the next Monday. All right. Okay, so people who are new to my YouTube channel, all right. So remember to click on the subscribe button, okay, and also ring up the bell so that you get the latest update. All right. So hereby, okay. I really appreciate. I would like to thank people who actually appreciate the video that I make for you, and smash the like button to show your small token of appreciation. Okay, thank you so much, guys. So yes, we will have an English channel from me myself. Okay, so I have a Mandarin channel by my guys here in my team here in ACS Learning Hub YouTube channel, ACS Learning Hub KH. All right. So once again, all right. So next Monday, all right, next Monday and Tuesday, I will be going live on the English and the Mandarin. All right. So I will have a mixture. Okay. So do remember to come again. Okay, to come in on the next Monday. All right. Okay. So over here. Okay. Can we start? Yeah, good. All right, that's good. Okay, so hi Hubert, hi Bradley, Fab, Aiden, Trinette. Nice to see all of you here again. Roger, okay, thank you so much. Okay, so let's come back here and quickly let's go through what do we have today. Right, Aussie CAD over here. Aussie CAD over here. Okay, what we are going to look out for. Let's look at the trend first. So we have to identify the trend first before we actually to see if this trend is actually working towards my plan. Okay, I'm a seller, so I wanted to sell, so I'm looking for a bear trend today. Right, Aussie CAD today. Okay, as we can see, Aussie CAD right now we are actually moving downwards, and of course over here we have tested the bull zone here. So after testing the bull zone over here, we are moving up for a higher support, another higher support, another higher support up to here. So will there be a retracement down here to test on this? From this wave onwards, okay, we can see one thing is that we have a sign of moving towards the bull, correct? We have a sign of moving towards the bull. So tentatively right now over here, I will say that okay, it's always good. It's good to buy, not to sell. All right. So we are now testing the previous resistance as a support. So let's move into H4, where is my resistance, where the previous resistance over here may become a support today. So it will continue after, if it's not breaking out, okay, not breaking down, then it will continue to go for a buy. So today Aussie CAD, I'm going to give this a miss. Okay, right. So very clear. Okay, so let's move again to Aussie franc. Let's take a look at Aussie franc here. Aussie franc, okay, I think it is also very obvious that actually right now we are actually moving towards the north. Okay, but however, in the general trend, looking at the whole chart thing here, okay, it's actually seems like tested a few rounds going down for a lower resistance and now coming for a lower resistance as well. So this is the lower resistance that we see. Okay, then next to go. So since we are looking out for a bearish market over here, I would like to see that this resistance over here to be tested. Okay, to be tested, or over here. Okay, right here. Okay, there's one more here. Okay, that's being tested, and I'm waiting for a retesting. I'm waiting for retesting before I actually go for another selling. All right. So in this case, okay, over here, as we can see, all right, as we can see over here, we are now going for a selling already. Okay. Then I will say that this is something that somewhere now in the buying, correct, is a retracement up now. So since it's a retracement up there, okay, buying, correct, towards the resistance. So it's always a sign of strength to sell. Okay, so it's a sign of strength to sell. So in this case, sorry, it's a sign of strength to buy. So in this case, right, I wanted to retest the resistance before I take action. Okay, so this is important. Okay, all right. So Aussie franc we can keep in the loop. Okay, but now I'm not going to put this into my watch list first. Okay, and because I see that it has a sign of moving towards the buy side again. Okay, so tentatively I will say that I will just give this a miss. All right. Okay. What about Aussie yen? Aussie yen over here. Aussie yen now. Yesterday we were talking about hoping that we have a try on the resistance here, and after that the resistance tested, but it rejected once. I'm waiting for retesting, but the retesting actually break the resistance. Okay, so you see there's no chance for us to enter for a trade. Okay, that's fine. So when there's no chance for me to enter for a trade, then I won't enter a trade, and then this is something that is still going up, correct? So it went up about for 50 pips. So yeah, I guess this is something that we should just ignore it. Okay, so today are we going to focus to sell on this Aussie yen today? I will guess no. All right, so just leave it alone, and I'm going to move on because after that probably it may come down to retest. Okay, and it may continue to go further up. So although okay we have a 50 pips, okay, but by looking at this is going to be a pullback. So this is not very clear in the directions that are trading on a pullback in the bull market, which can be also quite risky, right? So try to trade with the trend along the trend, okay, so that it will be much easier. All right, so Aussie Kiwi. Aussie Kiwi. Let's take a look at Aussie Kiwi. Right, Aussie Kiwi over here, we are now still moving towards the north and now still trying to test on the bear zone. So trying to test on the bear zone, is it good to buy? We are near. Is it good to sell? We do not know whether is it on the selling mode, so stay away. Okay. All right. So yeah, Aussie dollar. Okay, Aussie dollar over here. Aussie dollar right now we are now still above the resistance, and now we are heading on the bull side to have now meeting up with resistance. So meeting up with resistance over here is very obvious, correct? So right now we are now retesting the resistance as a support. Retesting the resistance as support, which means is it good to sell now? Right, it can be, but it may not be. Okay, so when it actually breaks into the resistance area, retest the resistance without breaking, okay, then it start to sell again. Yes, that will be a good chance, right? However, it may not be today, okay, it may not be now, or I would say the second half of the day. All right, and also to remind everyone, today is actually we are having a non-farm payroll as well. Okay, so non-farm payroll over here. So when we are having a non-farm today, will that be good to trade during the non-farm? Okay, I would say that preferably no. Okay, stay away. All right. So if you already have a trade inside, okay, then I think that's fine. But just don't enter the trade during that period of time. Okay. So yeah, so we are just waiting for it to come down, retest, and then it may shoot down. Okay. So this is quite potential. However, right now, if you're asking me, I will still say we are still right at the top. Okay, and this is something that we should also pay attention to, whereby it's a good one. Okay, but we have to wait until the second half. All right. So second half of the day may be better. Okay, second half of the day may be better. Right. Okay. So yeah, so this is something that we should be paying attention to for the next few hours. It may come down 1, 2, then retest. Okay, if it's not breaking, then we will sell. Okay. Right now, looks good. Okay, to me. So or second half of the day. Okay, just pay attention to this. Okay, so I'm going to sell this. Okay, and the second half for Aussie dollar. Okay, for Aussie dollar. All right. Okay, so next to go, Euro Aussie over here. Euro Aussie, we are now looking for a retesting. Okay, retesting. But this retesting of the bull zone here, which we still stands about 180 pips, which is good. All right. So over at this side here, and we are now looking for a support. We are now looking for a support level. Okay, so this is roughly the support level. Okay, so the resistance, we have one support that actually being tested once become a resistance, and obvious this is the resistance zone until here. Okay, so until this level. So for Euro Aussie, is it good to sell tonight? Okay, is it good to sell? Euro Aussie, if you're asking me, okay, I will say that if you want to sell, unless it breaks the support, if it breaks the support below to form a new resistance, then it will be good to sell. Okay, so it must break. Okay, it has to break. Okay, if not, this is not a very good one. Okay, so Euro Aussie, I would say that tentatively, I will still prefer to put it in just put it aside, and then I'm not going to touch this. Okay, all right, EuroCAD over here. So EuroCAD, we have I think we have done with the retesting. Okay, so EuroCAD has coming down. Okay, retest the zone. So now, right now, setting up for a support. Okay, in these zones here. So I guess this is not the right time, because as I see that this zone is a bull zone, and I don't see a lot of potential space for us anymore. So I'm going to stay away from here. Okay. Okay, so let's go with Euro Yen. Euro Yen. So Euro Yen, once again, over here, it is actually moving towards the moon. So we are not going to touch this. We're going to stay away from Euro Yen. All right. So since yesterday, it has breached through the resistance and it doesn't come back. So never mind. We'll just stay away. Okay. All right. So Euro Kiwi is now coming to retest. Okay. It's in the retesting mode. So retesting mode. Now we are on the support over here. We have a support. Let's move the support. Okay, over here. So now we are on the support, which previous support may become a resistance to come back for a retesting. So in this case, is it good to actually put Euro Kiwi into the watch list? I would say yes. Okay. However, please make sure that this is staying below the support level, the previous support level, which is now the resistance. Let it retest first. Then after that, we start trading for that. Okay. So Euro Kiwi. Okay, Euro Kiwi is something over here that we should be taking a look, right? Okay, so Euro Dollar. So Euro Dollar now, right now, I would say that tentatively, they are moving towards the bull side. So the bull is running now. So this is no good for sellers, but good for buyers. Okay, after the market opens and tested, okay, the previous resistance as a support. So the resistance start to move up, okay, and the support start to move as well, okay. So it was here, okay. So right now, okay. So over here, as we can see, now it's still moving towards the moon, okay. So buying is possible, but selling, no. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at the Pound Aussie. The retesting has completed, okay. So now we are into the bull zone. So right now, as we can see in the bull, we are actually still moving inside the bull. This is the turbulence area where there may be selling and also buying. So tentatively, I'm not going to touch this. Okay, so over here, right? Although we are in the selling trend, yes. Although we are still in the selling trend, okay. However, now it's still there. You know, we still have a little bit of space, I would say. Okay, but then again, is that this in the zone. If you prefer to sell this, quite okay, and selling signal is actually coming on the way, right? So now it's the Pound Aussie is actually starting to sell down. Okay, so since it's already starting to sell down right now, is it still good? Such a case, such situation for me, usually I prefer not to. Okay, I prefer not to. But if you think that that's fine, and you can scalp for some, okay, just before it hits on the support level, okay. So I would say that the support level is very clearly is here. So now we are in the trending market. So there's a pullback now coming down for lower low, a smaller pullback, okay, over here. So right here, as you can see, there's a resistance level. It's now building up the resistance level as well, correct? Okay, so I would say that, yeah, how Aussie is possible, okay, it's possible, so that the pullback later when it comes again, yeah, there may be a chance for entry, okay. right? But please be very careful when you are in the zone. This zone is very, I would say that it's quite kind of dangerous. Okay, so yeah, okay, so got to be very careful. Okay, all right. Okay, so PowerCAD. Let's take a look at PowerCAD. PowerCAD, we are also in the zone now. Okay, bull zone. So tentatively, we are right at the bottom of the zone. So no point to trade at something when you are selling, which is right at the rock bottom, so near to the support, and that is going to give you a rejection with a reversal. So no. Okay. All right. So Pound franc is now having a reversal. Okay, is a not reversal. Sorry, it's hitting on the support, retracing upwards. Okay. So tentatively, I would say that unless it continue to sell, okay, which may show me a couple of hours probably. Okay, so we still have a little bit of space to go, which is about 28 pips. Well, 28 pips looks good, but not very ideal. Okay, so just hang on with this, right? So just in case we got hit by this, okay. So this is something that we need to pay attention to. Okay. All right, pound yen. Let's take a look at pound yen. Pound yen now, okay, for the past few weeks, we have been selling very smoothly, successfully until now it started to retrace upward to test on the resistance, correct? Okay, so this pullback over here, okay, right now, is something that we need to pay attention to. Okay, there is now on the moving upward trend. Okay, so this upward trend is actually moving upwards now. So it may be a very big pullback. Okay, whatever that right now, I will still see that now, if there's a on this resistance, we are now on the resistance. Okay, if you are going to trade pullback from this pound yen, right? I will say that probably there may be a chance. Okay, for this pullback, where is the support level? It's actually quite near. Okay, it's actually quite near. We have about 35 pips to go. Okay, we have about 35. So in this 35 pips, you may experience the rejection and continue the buy. Okay, so please be very careful. As we can see in H1 over here, you see it went very flat. Correct, it went very flat. So when it comes here as like a chart like this, it's showing that there's a market is indecisive right now. Okay, in the market, don't know where to go. So the chances of going up and down is 50-50. So for this case, okay, I'm going to skip this. All right. Okay, so how about pound kiwi? Let's take a look at pound kiwi. Pound kiwi over here, right? Pound kiwi, we are right now come back for the retesting. Okay, so over here we are on the support. So right now come back for retesting. Yet we are on the support. Probably have to wait for it to break the support, and probably the second half of the day or maybe the next week. Okay, right. So I think we shall skip the pound kiwi. Okay. All right. So pound dollar. How about pound dollar? All right. Pound dollar over here. We are now looking out for this this area. Okay, it's going to move as into the bull. Okay, but it has been rejected now to form a retesting. However, the retesting right now hits on this support here. There's from here the higher support now is building our higher support. So whenever the higher support comes along, higher high comes again. So higher low comes along, higher high will come again, correct? So over here, since that's the case, buying is possible now. It's showing very clearly. So selling may have a chance. You may have a slip off from the sellers. Okay, so probably it may sell down here. However, we are still not in a very clear directions that whether it will go further up or it will still come further down. All right, so by looking at this, although we have one resistance here, okay, we have been the resistance has been tested over here, correct? Okay, so tested once and it started to reject, so now it's going to go back and retest the resistance here. Okay, the resistance over here. So we are about 19 pips away from retesting. So I think this is something that after it retests, it breaks and it will go into the bull, continue the bull run. Okay, so this is something that we need to pay attention to and just be very, very careful. Okay. All right. So dollar CAD over here. Dollar CAD, we are in the bear, selling nicely. Okay. So over here, so dollar CAD is now in the dollar CAD. Dollar CAD right now selling. So let's look out for the resistance over here. As we can see, support is actually quite support is quite they had just break the support, so the support has become a resistance. So probably I want to shift down a little bit more. Okay, and then let's check where is the support. The resistance over here has been tested once, coming down for selling, and our dollar CAD we have about 22 pips to go. Okay, 22, about 22 pips. Yes. Okay. All right. So this is something that we have to look out for. So 22 pips, is it okay? Right. We are right in the middle. Okay, of nowhere. Unless it retrace upwards. Okay, if we go up again, retest the resistance, then we can start selling. Okay, that's for dollar CAD. Right, dollar CAD. Okay. So let's move again. Dollar CAD, I shall put this into my list. Dollar franc. How about dollar franc? Dollar franc, we are selling. Now we are now in the bear trend. So in the bear trend, but however, we meet up with a support. We are very near to the support level. Can you see here, support level? We only have 12 pips. So if we want to sell, okay, if we want to sell dollar franc, okay, make sure that we break the support. After breaking the support, then you turn, retest the support as a resistance, then you will start selling. Okay, so that is where we are going to enter for a trade. Okay, so dollar franc also looks good. Okay, so I'm going to put this dollar franc into my watch list. Okay, what about dollar yen? Well, dollar yen has been on the SpaceX. Okay, so still moving towards the moon, riding on the bull. So right now it seems like touching on the resistance, going to have a retracement, correct? But however, today, like looking at this dollar yen, okay, we may still have a chance to go for a buy. Okay, buying is still possible. So in that case, okay, that being the case, I will just stay away for dollar yen. All right, for Bitcoin, okay, Bitcoin, I guess we are now on advantages. Okay, so as of yesterday, we have managed to touch the day. We have already completed 32 beginning of the week, right? And after that, we'll be waiting for it to come back. All right. So now it's still moving upwards to 32. The previous target was 30. All right. Previous target was 30. So we managed to hit the 30 from 27 or 28. All right. So after that, we hit 30. So right now, by looking at the trend over here, okay, so the target is shifted up to 32 on 32. All right. Okay. So 32. So I think this is something that something that we can also pay attention to. Okay. Right. Right. So I think something here like this, I guess is also good that we should be looking out for something, huh? Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I buy at 31. 31. How to buy at 31? Buy at 31. Oh, you will buy at 31. Okay, okay. Right now buying at 31. I think you don't have to buy at 31. Probably you can actually buy at 3600, 3800. Okay, about 3800. Okay. All right, 3800. All right. So yeah. Okay. So I think that's about all for today. Okay. So in this session, guys, I'm trying to tell you what I'm going to focus. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. And I shall end this session. Okay. And also Remember to click on the subscribe button to stay connected to my channel, okay, so that you will receive the notification whenever I go live. All right, so let's sum up what do we have today. Right, so we have pick up some, okay, over here, which over here I'm going to focus in Aussie dollar today to sell, Euro Kiwi, dollar CAD, and dollar franc to sell. Okay, I'm going to sell Aussie dollar, Euro Kiwi, Euro dollar CAD, and dollar franc. Okay, so all these I'm going to sell. All right, so yeah, guys, that's all for me. And if you have anything wanted to ask me, you can leave your comment below in the comment so that I will reply you. Okay, all right, thank you so much, guys. Everything from ACS Learning Hub. Shall see you on next Monday, and also wish you bountiful profits, smooth trading, and happy weekend. All right, see you again, guys. Thank you so much.